Hey everyone, how are you doing? We're glad to have you all from around the world. If you're new here, welcome to the family. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We've got 3 big updates from the last few hours that could seriously shift the course of the Russia-Ukraine war. And you know me, I don't just talk for the sake of it. Let's get straight into it. First up, Russia has taken control of new areas on fresh front lines inside its own territory, and that could have a major impact on Ukraine. Just today, Russia officially announced it had captured a town called Zarya in the Dnipro region, Dnipropetrovsk. This is huge because Ukraine hasn't denied it, not even once. Ukrainian military bloggers are even saying it probably did happen. The terrain in that area makes it easy for Russian forces to attack because it's flat and open. Defenses are more exposed than in other parts of Ukraine. Why does Dnipro matter so much? 2 main reasons. It's a mining area with key resources that fuel Ukraine's economy. It's one of Ukraine's most important industrial zones. So if this area falls, even though that might take weeks or months, it would strike a huge blow to Ukraine's economy. That's why Ukraine is sending in major reinforcements to Dnipro. Medvedev, the former Russian president, even said something like, if Ukraine didn't accept the reality before, they'll be forced to accept what's coming next. Basically, Russia's turning up the heat. Now let's talk about the Ukrainian counterattacks. You probably heard that Ukraine shot down a Russian Su-35 fighter jet over the Kursk region. Some say it was ambushed by Ukrainian air defenses. Maybe they moved missile systems forward. Either way, the pilot was killed. Some people think that's a major blow to Russia. But honestly, planes get shot down in every war. Even F-16s, Rafales, stealth jets. It's not unheard of. It happens. But the bigger hit came when Ukraine targeted a major factory in Novomoskovsk. That factory produces ammonia, urea, and other chemicals used in making artillery explosives. It's a crucial part of Russia's weapons supply chain. Ukraine launched a drone swarm attack on it, and it worked. A big deal for sure. And that's not all. Ukraine also launched 131 drones at night, hitting places like Kaluga, Oryol, Kursk, and Belgorod. Russia says it shot them all down, but the scale of that attack is telling. Intelligence says the real Russian response is still coming. Now here's the most important part. Was Russia's recent bombardment the real revenge strike? US intelligence says no. According to American analysts and intelligence agencies, what we've seen so far from Russia is just the beginning. They believe these attacks were mostly to weaken Ukraine's air defenses, gather intel on where Ukraine's systems are, and observe how Ukraine reacts under pressure. The actual retaliation, they say, hasn't even started yet. What's coming? Well, Ukrainian intel says Russia might launch a massive multi-pronged attack using medium-range ballistic missiles like the OTRK Iskander, strategic bombers, cruise missiles, and drones from the Black Sea. The targets? Likely government buildings, SBU, that's Ukraine's security service, headquarters, and other critical infrastructure. Some people might say, come on, you're just speculating. But no, this is based on official intel reports. Of course, we don't know if Russia will actually follow through, but if they do, they said it would happen within a week. So yeah, the real Russian response might still be on the way. One more thing, the body exchange that didn't happen. There was supposed to be a body exchange between Russia and Ukraine. Russia followed through and delivered 1,200 bodies of Ukrainian soldiers in refrigerated trucks to an agreed location. But Ukraine didn't show up. Why? Some think it's because Ukraine didn't want to reveal the real scale of their losses, especially since they had only acknowledged 4,000 deaths publicly. But just from Kursk, there are supposedly 6,000 bodies waiting for exchange. That's huge. Russia says they were expecting Ukraine to release 652 Russian prisoners in return. But Ukraine went silent. Honestly, it's a heartbreaking situation. Whatever side you're on, these are people, and no one deserves this. In conclusion, the conflict is still escalating, and now the world is watching to see whether Russia will unleash the full-scale strike that's being talked about, possibly even involving tactical nuclear weapons, or at least long-range missile attacks. Let's hope things calm down.